Now, we'll tell you about a very special day coming up on Wednesday. Jersey Mike's Day of Giving coming up on Wednesday. And here to talk about it, Wes Shepard and Elise Ironmonger. And Wes, good to see you again. How you doing, sir?
Hey, doing well. Thanks for having us in today.
Absolutely.
It's been about a year.
Yeah.
Almost, yeah.
We do it every year around this time. And Elise, interesting last name.
Thank you very much.
And I did put together that, so Charlie Ironmonger.
Yes.
Is your betrothed?
Yes. My hubby. Yes. There's not a lot of ironmongers around.
Great guy. He has been on Pirate Radio plenty of times.
Yes.
So now you get the spotlight.
I do.
Which is fantastic.
I do. Yep.
And we won't be talking any Seahawks football today.
No, he's the one for that. I mean, I can talk a little bit. He's the one.
But we will be talking about Jersey Mike's Day of Giving. So, Wes, give us kind of the overview on the Day of Giving. This has been going on for a long time now, 14th annual.
That's right,
I guess. So tell us, I guess, how this began and what it is today.
Well, it all starts back with, I guess, Peter Cancro, the original, the owner of the company. Way back when he had an idea, and as long as I've known him, he's been preaching, giving back to the community, preaching. He's been talking it up, and he's been right ever since I met him, which has been 30 years ago at this point. But tomorrow is it's the busiest day. It's our biggest day. We give 100% of our proceeds, not a percentage, not a little bit of this or a little bit of that, but 100% of it goes right back to the Maynard Children's Hospital here in Greenville, North Carolina. And last year we raised about $141,000. So far we've crested $700,000. We're pushing $1 million. We'd like to get that this year. I don't know if we'll make it, but it's up to our customers. If they come in and they're strong and they don't mind waiting a little bit longer in the lines, possibly, maybe we can hit that $1 million goal this year.
That is fantastic. Do you recommend people maybe ordering online or going into stores? How to treat it differently tomorrow?
If they're going to the store, maybe just wait a little bit.
Have some patience.
Prepared to wait a little bit. Have a little bit more patience. But yeah, you can call in, order online, third party. We'd love to see your face in the restaurant. And if you can't make lunch, come in for dinner. Call ahead today if you want to go ahead and put some catering orders in for tomorrow. Today would be great. A great time to do that. But we're looking forward to seeing everyone, just like every other year past. And every year it seems to grow bigger and bigger. Now we have 17 stores that are participating in this our particular charity with the Maynard Children's Hospital here. But it should be an exciting day tomorrow, and we're all geared up and got extra food ordered, and we're going to get up bright and early tomorrow. Some stores 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning to bake bread and have everything fresh and ready as we always do, but just with a little bit longer line possibly. But don't let that deter you. Come on in and know that every dollar, every penny that you bring in and you buy, whether you're buying one sandwich, you're buying 100 sandwiches, all of it stays right here in Eastern North Carolina with Maynard Children's Hospital.
And Elise, how important is this day for the Maynard Children's Hospital?
Well, it's incredibly important. We depend on donations like these to support the sick and injured children that are being treated there. And, we're just so grateful for Jersey Mike's and their commitment to the community. There's lots of other partners that do a 10%, 20%, 30%, which is amazing and great. But the fact that Jersey Mike's donates 100% tomorrow is just phenomenal. And, the lucky thing about Children's Miracle Network and, how we support Maynard Children's Hospital is that 100% of what we receive then goes directly to the hospital. And we provide support at all different levels. I mean, we have purchased a whole transport truck. So there's an ambulance that drives around that has the sea creatures and the CMN logo on it. And we were able to purchase that. And it's specifically outfitted to transport these kids because, we serve 29 counties. If a kid gets sick or injured in the 29 counties in Eastern NC, they're coming to this hospital. And so we have the capabilities of taking that truck out to them and bring them back and to keep them alive and safe as they're transported here. So inside that transport truck it's basically a NICU on wheels. So, if there's a teeny tiny preemie baby all the way up to a teenager, it has all of the equipment, the isolettes, everything to keep them alive and healthy on the way to this hospital. We outfit similar things on the helicopters. If there's a helicopter, if there's a real critical need, those helicopters have to be outfitted to take care of all sizes of patients. And so we're able to do that through CMN funds. We are able to provide specialized life-saving equipment. One that I always talk about is our ECMO machine, which is basically a heart and lung bypass that's in our PICU unit. And again, before we purchased that with CMN funds, children had to go over to the Triangle. They had to travel, which again, when these kids are in critical condition, minutes and seconds count. And so now that we have one of those in our unit, that, you know, if their organs are just needing a little time to rest for them to grow and be healthy, they can do that. We support Child Life. Child Life is one of those, you know, units on the hospital that touches every single child that comes in, whether they're coming in through the emergency room, whether they're coming in for a daily infusion, or whether they're there for months at a time. That Child Life staff is there with them through the journey. They're there with the family, the siblings, parents, grandparents, everybody to help kind of process what's going on. So, you know, with these funds, we're able to support them and all that they're doing, bereavement activities, crafts, diversionary experiences. Because again, a lot of these kids, when they come in for different therapies and different scans, they have to be really still, or again, some of them are there with chronic illnesses and they're there for a really long time. And so to be able to have, you know, Child Life, to have those activities and things to normalize the environment, to kind of make it feel like home, you know, anything that we can do that makes it a little bit extra special, a little bit, you know, out of the norm of what the hospital will be able to provide, we're able to do that with these funds.
And that's fantastic. Everybody is going to want a good lunch on Wednesday, so why not get that lunch and help out and do all the great things that Elise was just talking about by going to Jersey Mike's and getting you a sub and helping out on the Day of Giving 14th annual. And once again, does it get bigger and bigger every year, Wes, I feel like?
Yeah, every year it seems like we're topping the year's number before. And it's even bigger than just Eastern North Carolina. There's over 200 charities coast to coast with Jersey Mike's. I think there's 2,800 stores open now, and they've identified a little over 200 charities. So just because we're doing this here, maybe you're not in North Carolina, but just know if you go to Jersey Mike's anywhere from coast to coast, and now I believe they're in Mexico and Canada too, if you're there too, I'm sure they're doing the Day of Giving as well. But you can go and help a charity anywhere in the country by stopping at Jersey Mike's tomorrow and knowing that 100% of your purchase goes to the charity that that franchisee has chosen.
So no matter where people are listening to right now, they can go to their Jersey Mike's tomorrow and help out in a big way. While you're here, you know, we're a sports show, and what Carter Cunningham is doing with the Homers That Help has been fantastic. How about that and his initiative to take that under?
Yeah, and I'm actually the one that's been working with him on that and doing that. And, you know, he came to us and said, I've got this idea. And I was like, okay, let's make it happen. And it's just turned into this amazing thing for our community. He's such a great guy, and such a, you know, religious, Christian, wholesome dude, and also apparently hilarious. You know, I've heard some people talk about his walk-up songs that he does and the barter bombs, and but it's been just an amazing kind of combination of, you know, ECU baseball and the Maynard Children's Hospital, and it's just, we've got the best community, both of those combined. We've just got the most generous people that are backing both of us, and it's been really fun. It's different. It's really different, and he had a vision, and working together with him on that has been really, really amazing. And I hope they keep doing it. But it's been really fun. And I think they're over $15,000 that they've raised right now, and it's phenomenal. And
him doing that, Jersey Mike's doing this, it only leads to more people, I think, giving and having creative ideas and making it fun.
Yes, so. And you know, we're so lucky to have this facility in our backyard in Eastern North Carolina. I mean, it's the top of the top, and again, we're able to keep those pieces of equipment updated, top of the line, to make sure, you know, it's one of those things I always say, I hope no one ever has to use the services of this hospital, but to know that it's there, and that, again, we're going to take the very best care if someone gets sick or someone gets injured. It's there, and it's such a blessing.
Wes, how many locations do we have now in Eastern North Carolina?
Well,
do you know that number?
I don't know the whole number, but I know we have 17 here in Eastern North Carolina that are participating in the Maynard Children's Hospital with us, and they're in Greenville, Winterville, Washington, Rocky Mount, Goldsboro. I got a list right here if you want to go back and reference it, but the list is long. Yeah. Wilson, Tarboro, just opened up in Williamson, so we're all kind of pitching in, and Jacksonville. If I've forgotten somebody, I'm sorry, but it's 17 stores now.
Wow.
That in our little co-op here that are raising for the cause, and it's exciting.
It's fantastic. Wes, Elise, anything else we need to know?
No, go to Jersey Mike's tomorrow. Yes.
Come tomorrow, bring your wallet, open it up, and give big and give hard.
All right.
You know?
Wes, good to see you. Thank you so much, and keep up the great work, man.
Thank you.
It's a
Thanks
great
for having
deal.
us.
Elise, good to see you. Tell Charlie I said hello.
I will tell him.
All right, good deal. There is Elise Ironmonger and Wes Shepard joining us here to talk about Jersey Mike's Day of Giving. Go out and buy you a sub tomorrow and help out in a big way. 100% of the sales will be donated to Maynard Children's Hospital. You can learn more at jerseymikes.com/MOG.